Okay, hello. So, everyone knew this one was going to happen at some point. Marijuana legalization. Stop being dicks about it. Just fucking do it. It's, all in all, it's a fairly unharmful drug. Now, I'm not going to say there's no negative consequences of marijuana. There still comes with the issue of tar in your lungs. You develop cancer because of it. But you gotta stop pretending this thing's worse somehow than cigarettes or alcohol. Because it's not. It's just not. Alcohol can cause liver cancer. It can impair your driving. It causes some pretty heavy negative mood side effects. It kills brain cells. Marijuana can cause lung and throat cancer. That sucks. I'm not going to pretend those aren't possibilities. That can happen. But all in all, it has medical benefits. It can be used in cancer treatments. It can help with chemo. These are things we got to stop pretending don't exist, because marijuana has uses. And to pretend it belongs on the same level of danger as drugs like, I'm pretty sure it's actually above cocaine. I'm pretty sure cocaine's a Schedule 2 drug. Don't, if I'm wrong on that, sorry. It's either Schedule 2 or Schedule 1. I think it's Schedule 2. And if so, if it is Schedule 2, then marijuana, weed, a thing that was grown and used and is now being used medically in a number of states, is considered just as bad as that. That is some serious bullshit. My state, my governor, Phil Scott, Republican Phil Scott, just vetoed a bill that would have led to the legalization of marijuana in my state. Obviously, I disagree with that pretty heavily. I think it's a stupid move on him by a lot of reasons. Morally, he's a libertarian. I'm a left libertarian. He's a right libertarian. We both agree on the issue. We should agree on this issue. But he's just putting up these bullshit excuses to cover his ass. And honestly, it just looks like politics. That's all it looks like right now. It looks like he's trying to pander to the Republicans in the state that disagree with marijuana, despite the fact that something like between 40 to 60,000 people in the state of Vermont are regular or semi-regular users, and a pretty sizable majority of people in our state support legalization. So the prohibition doesn't work. The prohibition of marijuana doesn't work at the state level. Hell, it definitely doesn't work at the federal level. It just... To pretend that marijuana is as dangerous as people like to pretend it is, to say that it's just lies. It's absolute bald-faced lies. They are looking at you and making a decision to lie, or they're just stupid. That's it. They're either dumb or lying. People who say marijuana is this terrible, evil thing that's going to just destroy your whole life, they're either stupid or lying. I support legalization. There's a lot of benefits that come from it. Firstly, we can open up the medical usages that are kind of still restrained. Even though medical marijuana is legal, there's restrictions on it. It has uses. People who deal with who have cancer, they have to go through chemotherapy. They deal with horrific side effects from chemotherapy. Marijuana can help minimize some of these side effects. It can help with the nausea so people can eat, because guess what? You need the food to have energy, and you need energy to fight. And if you can't fight, if your body doesn't have any energy to fight off a disease, you're more likely to die from it. That's how it fucking works. And just look at it pure economics. Just look at pure money wise. The amount of money our state could pull in is in the millions of dollars. Roughly, the last thing I was saying is roughly 8 to 10% of our state uses marijuana. That's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are now going to be they're going to be taxable. That product becomes a taxable product. It'll be at a fairly substantial tax rate. It's not going to be a low tax rate. It's going to be a decent tax rate because the state still wants to discourage it on some level. They're going to be able to tax it. They're going to be able to make money, and they can put this much needed money into our budget, which is in deficit. We have a deficit. We need more money into education. We need money into infrastructure. We need money into a lot of things. We need money to help combat the heroin epidemic that's fucking destroying our state. Marijuana prohibition hasn't worked. Stop pretending it does. More people are using marijuana. More people support legalization of marijuana. And guess what? You want to know how many people have died from marijuana usage? An overdose of marijuana? 0. No one. Not a single person has died because of marijuana. Now, I'm not going to say some people haven't died indirectly of it. Maybe they got high and got in a car crash and died because of that. Maybe cancer way down the line got them. That sucks, and those are things we need to address. We need to work so people understand there are still dangers to this. But acting like it's the devil's drug that you take and you're hooked and bam, you're shooting up heroin a week later. It's bullshit, because what happens is people hear all that, they're terrified, and then one day they take a fucking hit, and they realize, oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. No, then maybe they're lying about all these other drugs. And guess what? Then they get hooked on heroin, crack, meth, these really hardcore fucking drugs, and they end up dead 5 years down the line in a crack house. Stop pretending marijuana is the end-all drug, because it's fucking not. End the prohibition. Phil Scott, this message is to you. I don't expect you to see it. I'd be very surprised if the governor of Vermont was watching my fucking videos. But stop! You said you wanted to be a governor for all the people. Most of the people in our state support legalization of marijuana. A sizable percentage of our state smokes marijuana, or eats it through edibles, or vapes, or whatever fucking other ways there are to consume this product. Marijuana legalization is not a threat to you. If anything, it will boost your popularity in our state, and it will help our state economically. It will bring more jobs, because guess what? When there's a new market, people come in to sell. If we can create a place where people can put up businesses and sell cannabis products, we need that. Our state's not expanding economically as fast as it needs to. So, bam, economy, right there. Politically, you're gonna get more support. Bam, that's 2 reasons to legalize it. Bam, now tax it. Woo, we can do that shit. Put it into the budget. Maybe even, as you Republicans are doing, cut some taxes in other places. People have more spending power. Now they can spend more money. It's 3 reasons. 3 good reasons. 4, drugs. You're a libertarian. Marijuana is not a problem in our state. You know what it is? Heroin. The opiate epidemic that is ripping our state apart. If we can start using marijuana, which can help with pain, instead of using highly addictive, body-damaging opiates, that is a huge, huge, huge boon to our society. A state that is hooked on heroin, and that it's just hurting us. It's hurting so many people. If we can do anything to lessen the amount of people getting hooked on heroin, I call that a win. So should you, Governor Scott. So should you. Marijuana legalization needs to happen. There's a lot of benefits to it, and honestly, the negatives are minor. So, stop being a piece of shit. Legalize marijuana, and get on to more important things. Thank you.